Cool, welcome back. I'm Cypher.
And I'm Treble.
Okay, we're going to do a quick reaction to some Diddy shit. Or should I say to the Diddler.
The Diddler.
As he calls himself, as everyone's calling him at the moment. But a woman recently came out, basically, she recently came out of nowhere and said that she was, I think, in short, trafficked by Diddy.
Jeez.
And passed around the industry. No one knows who this woman is. Some people are questioning, like, well, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Who are you? Like, you know how it is that when things like this happen, I'm not saying that Diddy's not, well, we know Diddy's.
Yeah, we know.
We know
he's a bad guy.
You know, this is stuff I've talked about for the last 15 years about Hollywood and music industry. And you've known about it ever since you got clicked onto all this sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a kind of the first thing you go into.
Yeah.
When you go down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
First thing you go down is the music industry and Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then even the politicians a little bit and stuff. And then you start leading into the other rabbit holes that start opening up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm going to play this clip with this woman. And it's a short version of it because I think there's a really longer version out there, but I'm going to play a shorter version of it. And the reason I'm going to play the shorter version is because then there's another clip I want to play afterwards where she's spotted at a red carpet event. But guess who the star she's going to be standing behind? Well, I'm not going to tell you. When we play that clip, you'll see.
Let's see.
Ready?
Come on.
All right, cool.
I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested, and I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P.Diddy. All right? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. We tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending. We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. And one of those children were me. Bullshit. You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids? Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows, and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids? Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who? $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who? Trafficking over the border was for who? Child Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that? Everybody that you love. You don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business. Or don't. We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through this shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. We got legal evidence to drop. I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021, 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. Because everybody was so busy talking bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out? rappers, they're telling you what they did. The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life. I got a reflection of life for you. And if you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what? I don't trust none of y'all. Testify against who? Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for any people? Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have video surveillance from Diddy's house back from 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span, you'll find her video there. You want to send it over, she'll say, yeah, that's me. Then you can do what you can do, but otherwise we're not messing with you. I don't trust none of y'all. My bones will never be the same. My heart will never be the same. My soul will never be the same, but I'm still sitting here. So I'll still continue to try to do what I can do. To be a voice for my friends that are no longer here and for the kids who don't have a voice right now while everybody is too busy running towards the adults. Everybody, no, not that black man. No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals. No, there's no way. Yeah, there is. And now you see. So now what you gonna do about it? Those parties involve children. The media's making it sound... They don't just involve children. They involve animals. The adults who are swearing up and down, I left at 1 o'clock in the morning. You shouldn't have been there in the first place. You shouldn't have been there. And on top of that, if you knew that there were children coming in after a certain hour, why the hell didn't you say anything until right now, Howard? All these people, I knew he was crazy, so you guilty. I told you everybody guilty. Why? Because why? You covered your ass. Denzel, you a damn liar. Lecrae, you a damn liar.
Alright, so that was quite deep.
Yeah, it was a hard watch.
But like, at the same time, like we said, we've known about this shit for years, you and I, right? And this is why I don't listen to today's music. This is why I don't listen to Eminem anymore. But when I first turned on to Eminem was when I was about 16. And his first album. By his second album, when it was done, I was done with him. Yeah, I went back to him when he did Recovery, that album.
2010.
Yeah. And then after that, I think only because I felt like he put out shit albums. Yeah, he's a killer MC. Don't get me wrong, I love his freestyles. I'm not knocking his talent. Yeah, but I just feel like it's repetitive, what he says and what he does. And I thought, something's not right here. Why you keep regurgitating the same shit over and over again? Yeah. So I think, and then they'll start seeing him doing all the symbology, the finger, the horn signs, and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm done with this guy.
But yeah, that's another topic.
But like,
but this woman here, I do feel her sincerity in it. It's quite sad that.
But before we give anything else into this, let's just watch another clip. So a lot of people are saying that, where's this woman come from? A lot of people are basically calling her a liar, all right, and defending Diddy, right? There's a lot of black people out there as well saying that, no, black man wouldn't do this. This black man wouldn't do. Why are you trying to bring down another black man for a successful black man for? Why are you so happy about it? It's not about whether he's black or not. It's the fact that he's clearly a PDF-ophile, who traffics people, and essays them, right? And everyone knows what I mean by essay. So, right, because obviously it's going to go on YouTube, so we've got to be careful how we're wording things. But, gentlemen, let's watch this clip, right? Because this was interesting, and I saw this actor who was being interviewed on the red carpet, and it said, "Look who's standing behind him." So, for those who say that this lady's a liar, let's have a look.
Go on.
The best part about being famous, I guess when people like you, it just gives you good self-esteem when people appreciate your music. Oh, well, you hear that? That means things are starting. Huh?
Why won't get the Million Man March?
I was.
Are you worried? Why not?
Okay.
Why does it never start in Hollywood? Don't get first black and married actors.
Huh?
You are now the number one man. You know that.
Oh, well, I'm just working hard.
But you've had an amazing summer. You are the biggest star right now. What does that feel like?
but you know, as Men in Black was huge and people really enjoyed it, and I had the music with it. It just feels good to have everything come together like that.
So that was back in 1997.
Yeah, definitely looked like her.
Definitely looked like her. A lot of people were thinking like, well, she hasn't changed much. But all I'm going to say is that black people...
Black don't crack.
Yeah, they don't.
It's true. It's true.
They don't. You're right.
Yeah, no, man.
Because like, I know people like, I look at them and I go, well, you're like 40. And like, no. I'm like 68. I'm like, what?
Seriously.
And they look in their late 40s best. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got colleagues out as well. I'm like,
they age slow. They do.
To be like age, but no, they're grand.
But that definitely looked like her.
Yeah, it did.
Unless the person got that date wrong, I don't know. But
either way,
it looked like her to me.
She's obviously, it looked like her. And if it is the person, then she's obviously been involved and around the A-listers.
And we know Will Smith is...
Well, we saw how his transformation of his journey and, you know, what's happened with him and Jada and Oscars and Slap.
With his daughter as well, though, isn't it? Willow.
Is
that her name?
Yeah, and Jaden's obviously... They've obviously been influenced heavily by the Hollywood agenda.
Well, apparently they've been used by Diddy as well, man. Like,
mate, I wouldn't be surprised. Is that actually... Yeah,
because a lot of people... Have you ever seen those clips of Will Smith where he's kissing his son all the time on the Ellen show and trying to kiss him on the mouth, and he's like, no, like, all right. But like, a lot of people were saying that that's like a ritual sacrifice or something like that of his son. If you want to get deep into that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's part and parcel with what they do, isn't it? Like, you have to sacrifice a loved one.
Yeah.
Whether that be a best friend or a family member.
Yeah, because there was, I don't know if you've ever seen them, right? I can't remember their names because I don't really watch their podcast. I find them a bit irritating, yeah? But there's two brothers, and I think they used to be in prison. So I mean, now they come out, they've got a big podcast, and they have boxers and actors and all that on. And there's a clip of them signing a contract. Yeah, and I'm guessing they must have got some big sponsorship or someone, they're signing with someone for something, yeah? Their podcast. Kind of like probably a Joe Rogan with Spotify or whatever, right? One of these brothers is crying his eyes out. Like, but they're not happy tears. Yeah. Like painful tears. Like you're in anguish.
Fuck, why?
Because he's about to sign this contract.
Shit.
But a lot of people, then I read the comment section. I don't know the ins and outs of it, so I don't want to, this is obviously just what I've seen in the comment section. I can't say, yes, this is guaranteed, yeah. But they basically, he's signing the contract, and then he takes a while before he goes down and signs his brother signs it, and then he's like, you know when someone's hesitant, like, oh, I shouldn't do this, I can't do it, and then he does it. And then I was reading the comment section and said, yeah, because he sacrificed his son for this. I was like, yo.
That's wild, isn't it? But that's...
And there's loads of people say, like, I recently watched Maya interviews in the last couple of weeks ago. I was watching some Maya was one back in the day, yeah, and she was like she was considered to have the trifecta. She could sing, dance, and act, and she was supposed to be like the next, like Beyonce, boom, 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 go up, and she just disappeared. But she went independent, and then even she said that it's not worth selling your soul. And I've heard so many actors and stuff like that who you see and they're like, how come you haven't taken bigger roles? And because it's not worth selling your soul. They literally say that.
Yeah.
And I remember one actor, I can't remember who it was, but she goes, you're literally signing your name in blood. And I was like,
no,
and these are the things that from donkey years ago, which I was talking about. Yeah. And you already would have known. And anyone who's awakened, I don't like using that woke now because woke, the idiots on the left are taking that. We used to be, you guys like you and me were considered woke.
Yeah.
And now the left have taken that. So now I just say awakened. Yeah. The guys that are awakened, we already know this shit was going on. We've been banging on about it for years. So it's not a surprise to us when we hear this stuff. Like it was just like, oh my God, it took that long.
Another one, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? We had R. Kelly already. We had Harvey Weinstein. We had that, remember we had that recently we had that BBC news reporter. You hear about that?
Yes, yeah.
Presenter, the BBC presenter.
Yeah.
Had
even
kids pictures, inappropriate pictures of kids on his laptop or something. Dude, he got time served and let out.
I mean, even the ITV presenter, what was his name?
Schofield
as well. That was
like you were grooming a kid from when he was underage.
And then they tried to say that we should be like
we should be targeting him and. Hold on. The kid, he met the kid when, what, 15?
Yeah, I think he might have been younger.
You kept in touch with him then. Then you started a relationship when he was 18. Tell me how that is not grooming.
That's grooming, bro.
That's grooming right there. You groom that kid and then you also got him a job on the ITV or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, how much more do people... And Prince Andrew.
Yeah, that's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not going to say too much about it.
Yeah.
But let's say mummy paid 10 million to someone to shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Or to disappear.
Yeah.
And now he's gone into hiding because Charles has turned around and said... And the other one... What's the other one's name? I can't remember. The other prince.
Harry and Philip.
No, the other one. The other brother.
Oh, Edward.
They've told him, like, you an idiot. Go and...
Yeah, but you know who Prince Edward is.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
But we know everything like that, yeah? But what I'm saying is that he's just made... Like, you've resurfaced a lot of shit, right? So now they just said, go into hiding, stay out of media or whatever, innit? It's like, how many times do you, the public, have to see this shit to realise...
They don't care, innit? People don't care.
But
until it's their kids.
I don't think it's care. I think people want to believe it.
Yeah,
They don't want to believe in a world that the people you put in charge of your... to run your country, right? Because they're loyal, right? Because you remember, like, there's royalists out there, right? Who, the king, the queen, whoever it is. This identifies us as British. Yeah, we're British. We got a royal family. You know, all that shit. Yeah, because they are. Let's be honest, that's what they are. And there's some people. I'm not saying that applies to all. Generally, white people are like that. Yeah. My granddad was a bit like that's still our queen. And I'm like, what? Like, she ain't paying my bills. Yeah, but do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, like they're so like loyal to these individuals.
It's a hard truth to take.
It's like Diddy. True, yeah. It's like even like an Eminem. I saw it the other day, and I saw a clip on TikTok, and then what they were saying was Eminem apparently saved Rihanna from Diddy. I'm like, you do realize Eminem's part of the same club, right?
So the thing with Eminem, it's
I don't know if he's doing any of that sort of stuff. He may not be, because not all of them do that. But all of them do something or another to get into the club. Whether that means Eminem bent over and took it up himself.
He sacrificed his best friend, innit? Proof. That's
the story I heard. Yeah.
I came across. When you look into it, it's pretty telling. I mean, in the song like Toy Soldiers, the music video was literally Proof dead.
Yeah.
And then a couple years later, Proof gets killed. The story goes that was Eminem's sacrifice. You have to sacrifice your best friend or a loved one.
Yeah.
To elevate to the next level. And, you know, the numbers speak for itself. He's the highest selling hip hop artist of all time. He was the biggest artist selling of the decade from 2000 to 2010. You know, when we're talking about Michael Jackson's, in terms of numbers, Eminem was the biggest from 2000 to 2010. True. And you don't get those numbers without influence. And obviously he's signed to Dr. Dre. And if you look into Dr. Dre's story as well, he sacrificed his son is the story, lost a son. And when you look in Hollywood, how many actors have lost children? It's proportionally to the population. It does not make sense. Like a lot of actors have lost their child, and
under other circumstances.
Yeah, but when you look at the whole population of the world, the amount, or even in a country, how many people lose their children? And then when you look at the Hollywood community and how many people have lost their children, it's ridiculous. Something is not right. And obviously, when you're on an awakening path, it all becomes clear that this is something satanic and this is something a bit more ritualistic. But people don't want to hear that. Because
there was that. You might not remember this because when were you born?
99.
So you might not remember this. Right, but there was a boy band group from Ireland called Boyzone. Don't know if you remember them.
Yeah.
And one of the members of there came out recently. I've got it on Twitter, I think, or X, or whatever, innit? And he turned around and he's literally talking about he's been in the room when they do satanic rituals over a CD. So they've just cut a new album or whatever, and they're doing the ritual over it.
Yeah, this is what they do, because music, I mean, yeah, it's really powerful, the vibrations that they put into it.
Anyway, we got deep. I'm not going to go too deep into all of this yet, but it's a fact. It's out there. Like, my point is, how much more do you need to see as a public to realise that the higher ups, the elites, they're all PDF files.
Yeah,
they are. They're all PDF files. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are rings, PDF file rings.
Yeah.
That simple. Like, how much more do you need to see? How much more content do you need to see? Epstein, Savile, yeah,
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein out in Hollywood, yeah. We've heard about this. You go do your research on Disney.
That's what I was going to say next. Like Disney.
Walt Disney was well known for it.
Yeah, all the child.
But not only that, the fact that I think it was a few years ago, I can't remember. I remember seeing it on YouTube a couple of years ago, and they were talking about it, that they had 2 PDF files working for them. They got dismissed. They lost their jobs, actually. I think they went to prison for a while or something like that. They were convicted for a couple of years, came back out, and Disney rehired them.
As they would.
Like, what? Like, when are you guys going to, like, I just don't get it. Like, you can't keep ignoring it. At some point, you go, like, just because it's your favourite musician, I get it. You get emotionally attached to your favourite musician. You get emotionally attached to the royal family or whoever it is. Yeah. They're not your friends, though. I don't understand this connection as well. Like, if you lose your job, they're going to pay your rent. No. They're not going to come to your aid, are they? So I don't understand that kind of connection. But it's like that Travis Scott guy. Travis Scott? Yeah. That the concert he ran, and literally it's like the Simpsons predicted it as well. And then it's like this big mouth, this demonic mouth, and you're walking into it as you're going into the event. And then the accident happened or whatever, and
that was a sacrifice,
and everyone was saying that was a ritual sacrifice.
Yeah, I saw this YouTube channel. I don't know, maybe we could clip stuff from that, but it connects all the dots, and it's really dark actually. That lives have to be lost as part of their sick game that they're running.
But it shows how they influence us as well.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people out there who deny it. It's true, but it's scary. Look, end of the day. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting thing, like where a lot of people, because I saw her, and I can understand why people are saying like anyone could be coming out of the woodwork and trying to claim money right now because it's all against Diddy. He's getting done. I've seen other YouTubers who've gone huge, deep into his case, and even lawyers are like, "Yo, he's in trouble.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to do a plea deal if he wants some sort of." Do you know what I mean?
There's enough evidence on the guy.
And there's enough evidence for him to put people under because there's a lot of high-profile individuals. But apparently I saw a woman talking about, I think the police chief in New York City, and a few other officials have been arrested. Apparently all these guys are friendly with Diddy.
Well, that's how it goes, isn't it? They own the police, they own the government, they own...
This is mad, mate.
The music industry, the Hollywood...
But hey,
Diddy actually, to be honest, is just another version of their own sacrifice in terms of, okay, the higher ups need a diversion, right? Who can we sacrifice? Right, Diddy's the high profile one, black rapper. Let's sacrifice him, and then it's diverted again. Nobody's really talking about Epstein anymore. No one's talking about Maxwell.
What they don't realize is that these rappers
now we're talking about Diddy.
These actors and stuff everything will be put on them.
That's their purpose.
That's what they're there for. So when it's like, oh shit, the media people are starting to catch on here. Which one are we going to sacrifice? Well, we've already done R. Kelly. Let's let Diddy go. Let's cut Diddy. He's our fall guy for this one now.
Yeah, because
and then it goes quiet. Yeah, and then another 10 years will go by. It will ramp up some. Now it's starting to resurface again. That what's going on among the higher ups and their puppets like Diddy and all that, and then someone else gets sacrificed.
Yeah. Because as you said, look, now that we're talking about Diddy, nobody's talking about the banking families. We're not talking about the higher ups.
You're just talking about Diddy.
You're just talking about Diddy.
But we're ignoring that fact. A lot of people are ignoring that fact. But it's crazy how Cat Williams came out at the beginning of this year and he goes, all lies will be revealed or something along those lines. He did say that, yeah. And he goes, basically everyone's going to get it. Oprah's going to get it. He said Diddy's going to get it. Kevin Hart's getting it now as well. Yeah,
remember when you said to Kelly Clarkson, like, shut the fuck.
I put that clip on TikTok the other day.
Fuck. It is all coming out.
Actually, should we play that quickly?
Yeah, if you got it.
Yeah, I think I might still got it. Let's see. Let me just check my little vault.
You are comfortable with having on yourself and your choices. Well,
I think if you grew up poor, though, you're like, look, I've been there and I was fine.
What else?
Yeah, what are you going to do to me? Yeah. I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just... You've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything, but
don't do it.
Yeah,
So that's Kevin Hart.
This is legit though. This is what we've been saying for time. There's, as part of this satanic cult, for lack of better words, because it is what it is, the rule is you don't talk about it. And in weird ways, they do the method of revelation where they'll kind of like tell people, because that's part of their way of like washing away their sin of blame. But within the community, you don't talk about it out in public. And as you just saw there, Kevin Hart was like, "You just don't do it."
Look, anyway, let us know what you think of these recent videos and this bit of content that we've shown you today. We're not going to go deep into this, man. That's a whole different episode. We're just trying to keep we're trying to do some quick, short ones for you as well. But yeah, leave a comment if you know if there's any other footage of the Diddler that you want us to review and give our thoughts on. Let us know. But like, yeah, look, this shit's for real, and you all need to wake up. Yeah. Until next time, I'm Cypher.
I'm Treble.
And we out.
Diddler.